Hey Techno Studs, in this video we're going to program one of our routers with static network address translation, static NAT. This is my network right here. I'm going to be setting up NAT translation on this router 3. In this network right here, I have this switch, and the switch is a 10.2.0.5. This is going to be my inside local address. I want to translate it to an inside global address of 10.240.3.3. Have that right over here. This network right here is 10.240.3.0/29. So I actually have up to 8 IP addresses in here. Of course, one of those is the broadcast. It's not a broadcast network, but this is my network right here. I have this switch hanging off of this network, and the IP address of the switch is 10.2.0.5. That's considered my inside local address. This router, I'm going to be doing translation on this router 3, and it's going to translate it to this address 10.240.3.3. This network right here is 10.240.3.0/29. So I have a few IP addresses in here that I can use. This interface on router 2 takes up .1, and this interface on router 3 takes up .2, and now I'm going to use another address of .3. So I'm using this 10.240.3.3, this 10.240.3.0 network. I'm using this because then I don't have to set up any extra routing. All these devices already know how to get to this network, and when I assign this IP address or this translation to it, then this router will start responding to it. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to set up router 3. So I'm going to jump onto router 3 here, and I'm going to start out actually by, I'll get into the global configuration mode, and I'm going to configure the interfaces. So the FA01 is the one that's attached to that switch. So I'm going to paste that into here, and that's the inside. And then I'm going to specify that the serial 000 is the outside. So get a little N bar there, and that's just because of insufficient memory on this device, but that's not going to hinder what we're doing right here. So next one I'm going to do is I'm going to do this IP NAT statement. Now I'm pinging 10.240.3.3. You can see that I'm getting a response that the time to live expired in transit, and so it's and I'm getting that back from 10.240.3.2, which is router 3. So it probably created some sort of loop there, the time to live decremented down. Router 3 is then responded and said the time to live has died, so it kills the packet. So once I paste this into here, we should then start getting a response, and the response is actually going to come from 10.2.0.5, which is that switch. So I'm going to put this command in here, and immediately we start translating it, and we've got translation, we've got pinging down here. We're pinging that IP address of 10.240.3.3, which is, once again, that NAT translation. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in a few show commands so we can see what's going on. I'll end out of here, and I'm going to show IP NAT translations, hit enter, and we can see the 10.240.3.3 is going to 10.2.0.5. So this right here is our static entry right here. Although it's created this ICMP packet that's being translated back and forth, and you can see that it's coming from 10.1.10.34. So it's coming from the laptop. That's the laptop IP address there. So, oops. Right click there. Now I'm going to do a show IP NAT statistics. And this one right here shows us some information of the translations. So peak translation is 2. We saw both of those translations there. And so it's gone on 971 times. We probably do this again, and it counted up. 1005 times because I'm continuously pinging this. So that's why it's going to keep counting up. The next command I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out the stats here. So clear IP NAT statistics would be something that I could clear those out, and then I can show them again. And you can see that it started over with this. So that's that clear statement right there. So there's some show commands that we can see what's going on. If I want to remove this, of course, I just remove it with the no statement. So I'm going to get into conf t, and then I'll just put a no at the beginning of this command. Copy that, paste it into here, and then it will kill that connection. Do I want to delete all the child entries? Yes, I want to delete it all. And now it's gone to no longer translating it.